Woohoo! What's up, fish heads? Welcome to another Fish Head live stream out here at the lake in North Florida. Gorgeous evening out here. It calmed down quite a bit. We had some storms earlier, but we're able to fish again this evening. So what we're going to do, a fun little 1v1 competition, father versus son. Me against Dylan. I'm trying to catch bass. Dylan's trying to catch some bluegill for tomorrow's catfishing trip for bait. And we're going to see who can catch the most fish. We've got like an hour and a half max to fish. So there is a time limit on this, guys. But I'm only going to be casting for bass, and Dylan's only going to be casting for bluegill. He's using a bread ball bait, and I'm using a Ned rig at the moment. So we'll see what we can do. 4 people in here already. Heck yeah, guys. Appreciate that. Let's catch some fish. Ooh, big fish. Big fish already. Weeds already. There's a lot of weeds in here, guys, and I've got a bunch of them already. We're planning on doing some saltwater fishing again soon. Off the hook. Sweet. We'll probably be finishing up around then, Ted. Appreciate you coming in. We're just doing a little bait fishing right now. Really, we need Dylan to catch like 3 bluegill. So we have cut bluegill for catfishing tomorrow night. And I'm just throwing something for bass while we're out here having some fun. I'm going to try to stay up with chat. While I'm fishing. We'll see, Ted. I gotta do this and then get back to our house, and then the wife has some salmon that we're supposed to be cooking up, which this is delaying, so I don't know, but I'll see. If I can, I will. Trent L, hello to you. All for Coco. Retirement days. Tatiana. We're not doing the Lamar Jackson edit anymore. I thought that was the thing. Not Kendrick Lamar. Lamar Jackson. Thomas Whitmer. Yeah, we'll see, Ted. You know how the family life is. I swear, adding one more kid added like 100% more effort. It didn't go up by like a third. It went up by like 300. Not Berkeley in the house. Glowing Star. Slime Gang. Hello to you all. Appreciate everybody for jumping in. If you haven't hit that like button yet, do it. Do it. Hit the like button. And help me catch a fish. It's been too long since I've caught a bass, guys. I need a bass tonight. Lost your bait? Dylan lost his bait. Virgil, hello to you. Appreciate you coming in. We need some good vibes for some bass here, guys. One largemouth bass and I'll be super happy. The bass don't get huge in this lake, as far as I know. Biggest one I've ever really hooked and seen was probably like 3.5 pounds. So I think a Ned rig, which isn't that big of a bait, should do the job. It's a good color. Daniel Mraz, that is always a small possibility. We're not using cut bait or anything really that the turtles would want to eat. So probably not. But it could happen. If it does, I got the pliers to take them off the hook. We've definitely caught turtles before. Not a snapping turtle though. We catch yellow-bellied sliders and soft-shell turtles actually quite a bit when we go catfishing, which is what we're doing tomorrow. Michael Robinson from Florida. We are also in Florida right now, Michael Robinson. North Florida. What part of Florida are you from? Mac Turvey, hello to you. Appreciate you coming in, Mac. Trying to catch a Florida bass right now. Ilias, appreciate that. I try to be pretty wholesome. English 1121 in the house. Appreciate you coming in. Zapper. Alex Risebrow. Heck yeah. Shout out to Alex. Autumn Kialoha. Hello to you. St. Augustine. All right. Only about 3 hours away from us. We're over here in the Big Bend, Michael. Oh, I know the fishing is awesome in Minnesota. That is a long trip for us, though. Yes, hello, Autumn. English, I'm working on it. Let me catch one, guys.
I think this hook is too big.
Nah. A little bit bigger, but not too big. Might have to set the hook a little better. But if it's a bigger hook, you gotta kind of hook them. That was a big bite. I know there's some big bluegill in here. Is that your bait that flew off? Not that time. Ebbet Bass Fisher, just in time. We're about to catch a bass here soon. Tobias, freshwater, no sharks here.
I cannot with this hook. I can't fish this.
I see Isaac.
Dad, I can't fish with this hook.
Yeah, you can, dude.
Oh, it's too hard. Wait, you said you had pliers, right?
Yep,
Where are they?
in the cooler.
Got an idea.
What, try to bend it in a little?
Yeah.
We've definitely caught bass here before. Kansas Catfish, appreciate you coming in. No gators tonight. The last live stream we did here, there was one gator that was so annoying. He would not leave us alone the entire time we were live. But so far, I haven't seen him. It is a little maintained lake, so they might have got him out of here since last week. Yes, Kansas, I'm doing straight out, diagonal, down the shoreline. We're trying different spots here. There aren't a lot of options as far as being able to get in the water, because where we're at, there's trees and bushes all along the water's edge. This is like the only clear spot to the water. I mean, there's other spots where I could get through, but it would be really, really hard to cast, especially with a 7-foot rod. But I've caught bass right here before. Chicken nugget. There are bullhead in here. Bullhead would probably grab a chicken nugget. Some big brown bullhead in here. Yes, here, fishy, fishy, fishy. There are some much fishier looking spots on this lake. The only problem is it's all private property. We pretty much just have to stay in this little park where we're at. Chad Ryan, appreciate you coming in. That gator is not here with us this time, hopefully. Haven't seen him yet. KC24J, welcome in. Appreciate you coming in. Lisa Wilson, hello to you. Appreciate you joining us. If you guys haven't hit that like button yet, do it. Do it. We're only 20% of the way to 100. All right, Dylan's back out. He's going for bluegill. I'm going for bass. Oh, he's getting hits right away. They got to eat something, English. I don't know if they eat all the fish. I've actually caught some big bass casting like right underneath a gator before. So I don't know how they do it. They definitely eat something. Yep. All right, let me try another cast. I'm going to try to cast over to this side this time. Kind of awkward casting right here because there's trees right above us, just out of the view of the camera. And someone snagged a tree right over here and their frog and their line is hanging down, which makes casting that way more difficult too. But the bass kind of move around this time of the day, so we can keep fishing this area and eventually one will swim by. Big bass from Maine, sweet. Lewis Brown, if you go on one of our videos or shorts or whatever and leave a comment, I'll get notified, and then that'll remind me to go check out your channel later. Make sure you're subscribed too. Subscribe and I'll check out your channel later, and then I'll check out that big bass from Maine, because I love watching big bass. And I am from New England, so bass caught in Maine is an interesting thing to me. Been subbed a while? Nice. Okay. Dead End Rascals, hello to you. English, every once in a while a gator will chase a bass or something up to the shore, but usually they leave it alone. They're kind of more scared of people than anything else. If you get a gator that's not scared of people, that's when you got a problem. From the kayak, nice. You probably like to watch Fowler's Makery and Mischief, huh? Because he's from Maine. He does some kayak fishing and stuff. We like watching Fowler. Fried Turkey VR in the house. Appreciate you coming in. All right. Caught it on a frog from the kayak. Nice. Frogging is one of my favorite things. Last time we went live from freshwater, which was on 4th of July, I lost my Vega frog at the lake. I don't know how, because I was using this rod with the 30-pound braid, and somehow I just got caught on a lily pad and it broke me off. So right now I need to go get a new Vega frog. I still have some H2O frogs and stuff, which I also like, but that Vega frog was becoming my favorite and I lost it. Fried turkey, I'm using a little Ned rig. Like a 3-inch stick bait Ned rig. I'll show you when I bring it up. Crappy Man Jigs booty frog, nice. Heck yeah. Kenneth Smith, hello from Boston.
My bread just won't stay on.
Dylan keeps losing his bread ball bait. So far, it's still 0-0. We really need a couple of bluegill for bait for tomorrow night's fishing trip. I hope Dylan can catch at least 2. We need cut bait. Yeah. Craig Jones from Baltimore in the house. Small Water Charters. What's up, John? Appreciate you dropping in. Kenny Ramirez. Hopefully we're going to be doing some fish fry on Sunday if Dylan and I can catch any catfish tomorrow night. We're kind of in the middle of building our house right now, and we don't have a lot of time during the day to go fishing until the house is finished. So we're going to be doing some night fishing. And tomorrow the plan is to get out there and catch some channel catfish, and then Sunday we'll do a fish fry with them. If we can't get any bluegill tonight, we're going to have to do some kind of like chicken liver or chicken breast with catfish attractant recipe or something. We've done it. Kenny, I would call this a pond, really. It's not huge. We call it the lake, but it's really just a pond. A few acres. Appreciate that, Craig. Here's that bait I'm using. Little Ned rig. Like a half-size Senko almost. Caught fish on it before. Love some fried catfish. Yeah, watermelon seed is a fire color, especially around here. Get a free Slurpee today. Oh man, too bad there's no 7-Elevens around here. We have Circle K and Wawa's now. No 7-Elevens.
We're never gonna get a bluegill. I can't get my bait on. Supposed to stay on.
Are you doing the pyramid thing like I showed you?
Yes,
Keep having to try all these weird casts because of the trees and that thing that's hanging down right there. And that's like the third time I've backlashed already.
see, Dad, look, pyramid.
I remember Cumberland Farms.
Dad.
Michael, we were in Florida. Yep.
Pyramid.
But not compacted.
Yes, it is.
There, now you're on.
Same result.
Dylan could also catch a brown bullhead with that bread ball. We caught one on it last time. Yep. Cherry Kool-Aid with chicken livers. Sometimes what we do is we get a chicken breast and cut it into chunks. And then we pour a tub of chicken livers and Kool-Aid in there and let it soak overnight, because the chicken breast absorbs all that flavor, but it doesn't fall off your hook like the livers do.
I found if you mix breadcrumbs with chicken livers, they don't fall off your hook.
Breadcrumbs with chicken livers? Chad, sometimes we do. Sometimes we have a 3-rod set up here, but it's kind of overgrown this summer. I feel like somebody needs to come down here and clear this lake a little bit. Dead End Rascals. We never get blue cats. We try and we never get them. We always get channel catfish. But channels are good to eat too. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow night. And we're going to be live, so don't miss the next Fish Head live stream, guys.
Same outcome.
Oh boy, he's getting debated every time. Yeah, make sure you're subscribed, guys, so you don't miss out on some of this catfish action. If the weather is bad or something, we'll have to postpone. But we will probably do something Sunday if we don't do it tomorrow night. But the plan for right now is to go catfishing. I'm going to try to cast over to this side this time. Appreciate that, Fried Turkey. Welcome to the Fish Head fam. Ridge Hand in the house. Hello to you. Launch that one out there. There seems to be a little shallow hump about 30 feet offshore. And I just cast it out past it, and I'm going to kind of like come over the shallow hump. What are you going to do with a whole piece of bread? Come on, bass. Let's do this. I'm seeing some bubbles. See, like right now, I feel like I'm on the hump. Nice. Chad, last year we did, because there's some giant, like 12-inch shiners in this lake. We did a video where Dylan caught a couple of those shiners, giant ones, I mean like this big. And we put them in our bait bucket with an aerator, and we took them to another lake where there's big bass. He got destroyed by other fish, but not big bass. He got like pickerel, something that was big enough to take all of his line and break them off. I don't know what that was, but that was a pretty fun trip. Using giant, like 12 inchers.
Seriously?
Wabash Nate in the house. Heck yeah. There you go, Nate. Appreciate you dropping in. Trying to catch some bait for tomorrow's catfishing, but the bluegill don't want to get on Dylan's hook. Orange food coloring, like to make them look like a goldfish. Yeah, it is illegal to use them, Chad. I must say that when I was a kid, I've seen it happen before, and the bass on every cast were on there. Down in South Florida, actually, they just put a goldfish on their hook and casted it out, and immediately the bass were on it. That looked like a big soft shell turtle that just came up right there. Come on, bass, where you at? Where you at?
This bread is very moldy.
Moldy bread?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the problem. Yeah. Super bright goldfish. It's weird though, because down in South Florida, there's tons of invasive fish, and a lot of them have orange in them. All right, there's got to be a bass over here, guys. Dylan just threw a piece of bread out there, and the bluegill aren't even attacking the bread like they usually do. I wonder what's going on here. What is that noise? Oh, something hit it. There's some pretty good sized minnows eating on this thread right here. Like 2 inches. Saw one. Yeah, look on the, oh, look at that little bluegill.
That was a bass.
A bass? That was cool. Dylan's got another piece of bread right there on the ground, like a foot into the water, and there's little minnows all over it. And a small bass just came up and grabbed one of the minnows right in front of us. It was pretty awesome.
The bass is back, Dad.
The bass is back, he said. Move to the side a little bit. Maybe they'll be able to see it hit. Hunting and Fishing, Easton, hello to you. Jonathan Mathis from New Hampshire, appreciate you coming in. Yeah, the bread does get soggy. TKS from Houston, Texas. Appreciate all you guys for joining us. We have no crawfish or crickets. We're just out here for a little evening fish after work. I got the Ned rig, and Dylan's got bread ball bait. And that's all we brought. We're not far from home. We're like a 2-minute drive from our house. But we don't have those things at the house either. We could catch some crickets in the yard. Oh, not again. Another backlash, guys. I think I need to lower the tension on my reel just a tiny bit. Oh, crawfish is delicious. We eat crawfish on a regular basis. I think we've got crawfish cooking probably like 10 of our videos. It's not real strong flavored by itself, but we always cook it in like Cajun or garlic or something like that, and it takes on a lot of the flavor of what you're cooking it in. And it's super good. Love some of that. Yeah, kind of like a lobster and fish combo, but not real strong. TKS, appreciate that. Whoa. My bait just popped up out of the water and then hooked a tree. I guess the tree took the weeds off for me. Human. We've got multiple traps. I do have plans for making a mud minnow trap because when we go in saltwater, mud minnows are awesome bait.
You didn't know that till we went to South Carolina.
Oh yeah, I've seen mud minnows being used for bait. I've used them myself.
Yeah,
But yeah, we will. We definitely will. Colin Edits, appreciate you joining. Welcome to the Fishhead fam. We do have memberships available too if you want to get in on the member-only giveaways. Get one of these Fishhead Videos hats. But appreciate everybody for viewing, for hitting that like button, for subscribing. All of it, guys. It all supports our channel, and we really appreciate it. And it's always fun fishing with people from other places. Let me get recasted. There we go. I think I got the tension right now. Big Mike in the house. Hello to you. We need some little bit of luck here, guys. Ricardo, thanks for coming in. Human, subscribe to the Fishhead Videos YouTube channel. Welcome. Welcome to the Fishhead fam. We are from North Florida. Well, that's where we live anyway. I guess technically I'm from up north in Connecticut. But I've lived in Florida for a long time. We all live in the Big Bend area of North Florida now. Got our little homestead. Our forever home project that we've been working on for years now. Oh yeah, South Carolina. We were just in South Carolina. Fried turkey. Did you see us live in South Carolina about 2 weeks ago? We were up there for an entire week at Hilton Head, and we went live every day while we were there. Manuel Gonzalez from Miami, welcome in. Mama Fishhead is actually from Miami. Wisconsin, nice. Good fishing up there. Stephen Roy from Maine, heck yeah, good fishing up there. I think they call us transplanted New Englanders when we moved to Florida. But I did grow up in Connecticut and Massachusetts. Lived in Connecticut and Massachusetts when I was a kid. John and Brittany Wallace, hello to you from Arkansas. Ralph McNeil from Mississippi. Myrtle Beach, nice.
Alright, you cannot tell me this is intact, because I pinched it on with the pliers.
That's probably unpacking it. We're gonna have to figure out how to get that thing out of this tree, dude.
Adds decoration.
This makes it impossible to pass that way. Oh yeah, there's a fish. Oh yeah, there's a fish. Woo! Yes! 1-0. He's not a giant, but I will take him.
Well, you're winning, and you're gonna win anyway. You don't wanna bite.
Let me get him off the hook here so I can show you guys. He didn't swallow it, but it's right up in the top of his mouth. Grab me those pliers, Dylan. Come on out, hook. Dylan was where the pliers are, and I said grab the pliers, and he did not come back with them. Oh, he did. I don't want to hurt this little guy.
Here, leave him on your mind.
All right, I got it out. Nope, not quite.
But yeah, the bluegill aren't biting, so you're declared the winner.
Not yet. We still got a ways to go, dude.
They're not biting, Dad.
Man, he didn't even have it that long. I don't know how he got hooked so bad. Yeah, he did. I don't want to injure him. His mouth is small. Come on out. Come on out.
I'd appreciate it if I could have the pliers back.
Hold on a second, dude. Oh, I'm so close, guys. So close. Okay, we got it. All right, guys. 1-0. Largy. Let's let this little guy go. Woo! Go, buddy, go. Swim. I don't know if he's gonna make it, guys. He is struggling on the surface. Hate to do that to a little bass. It does kind of cull the herd a little bit. Heck yeah, listen to human. It was a nice hit. Yep, Ricardo just letting the bass go. If we catch any bluegill, we're keeping them for bait. I've never tried using bass for bait. Pretty sure it might be illegal, actually, in Florida anyway. But my bait got all tore up from that fish. It's like all chewed up at the top now. Hopefully we can still do it. Yeah, the bluegill are going to be bait. We're trying to catch a couple bluegill. Yep, family fishing. All right, let me see if I can get another one. Maybe a little bit bigger one. What was that sound? Did you hear that, Dylan? That gator's not right here behind us, is he? What are you trying to do?
Put my bait on without touching it because it's moldy.
It doesn't matter. The bread is moldy. Dylan's trying to use moldy bread for bait. Nasty, moldy bread. Human, he might be gone. I don't see him anymore. He might make it. He might make it. Bigfoot. I don't know. It sounded like something was hissing, like in the bushes behind us over here. And gators do make that like sound. You know about gators if you're from Miami. So hard to cast right here with a 7-foot rod. I can't really just let it rip or I'm going to catch the trees right above us. And there's stuff hanging down. Someone made a Lamar Jackson edit of us when we were in South Carolina, and it got hundreds of thousands of views. That was pretty sweet. You don't like Shimano rods? I kind of like this rod. It's really sensitive. I use it for frogging usually. Throwing a topwater frog. Dave James. Fried turkey. I don't think there's any cats. I don't know what it was. It was weird. Richard Halliday. I'll show you. I've got a little Ned rig bait on here. So far just the one little bass, but it tore my bait all up. Look at that. I'm going to keep fishing with it for a little bit longer. Certainly not a kid's rod unless kids' rods cost like 200 bucks. Nice. RHYS. Omar Garcia. Push button rod. We've got some of those. Don't use them very often. Dylan's using a push button right now because that's what was rigged up. Hong Kong Fooey. Did not. We don't have any 7-Elevens around here. Oh yeah, replace the clutch in it. Oh, Dylan got a bluegill, guys. Perfect for bait. We're tied back up. Sweet, dude. Take it off. Show everybody. Nice. That guy's going to go in the cooler because we need bluegill for bait for catfish tomorrow. And they love eating bluegill chunks. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, that's what this is. Perfect for bait casting. Bait casting. John Timon, just in time. Human says, good catch. Bluegill. That's going to be our catfish bait for tomorrow. Sweet, Dylan. Nice catch. And that also ties us for the fishing challenge that we're trying right now. 1-to-1. I got one bass. Dylan's got one bluegill. It's getting tight. Power bait. Yeah, we've tried them. Occasionally use them more in saltwater. We tried them for trout too when we were up in South Carolina and North Georgia. They didn't want it.
We tried them for catfish.
RHYS, fishing in England. Heck yeah.
We tried a brand of power bait for catfish, Dad.
Omar, we've definitely caught bigger ones than that. We're just trying to get some bait right now. Lost the crown. Fried turkey. How about if I add you as a mod? You've been in a bunch of our live streams lately. So now your name will be Blue. Sweet. Tight lines to you as well, RHYS. It's not rice, is it? I guess that would be a way to spell rice. Come on, take it. Oh, I just had a little tap. One tap, and then he dropped it.
Hey, Dad, I found your bass.
Yep. I don't know if that guy's gonna make it, but we can't use bass for bait. That bass is back on the surface. The mosquitoes wait until right when the sun goes down. We still got like another half hour to go before the mosquitoes carry us off. Oh yeah, we definitely got some fish jumping. Dylan Laub in the house. Appreciate you coming in. Hello to you. Appreciate all you guys for joining us. If you haven't hit that like button yet, do it. Double tap your phone screen. Only like 14% of our views on lives come from TV, and almost all the rest of it is mobile. So on your phone, all you got to do is double tap. Diamond Tierra, appreciate that. Welcome to the Fishhead fam. New subscriber. Everybody give Diamond a hand for joining the Fishhead fam. Heck yeah. Dylan also subscribed. Welcome to the Fishhead fam. We'll do our best to try to keep you entertained. Appreciate that. Heck yeah. Sweet. Brantley the Hunter. Welcome to the Fishhead fam, Brantley. We're going to be doing a members only giveaway and a subscribers only giveaway real soon, guys. I'm going to give away some baits, some hats, We're working on some shirts right now. I don't know how long that's going to take. Caden, appreciate that, Caden. Going for bass and bluegill right now, Diamond. It's been raining a lot here too, human. Big Mike, I do recognize a lot of people, but we get a lot of people that kind of come and go. I recognize you, Big Mike. I know you've been in here. I know you've been in here before. But we do get a lot of people that just like drop in for a minute, say hi, and then leave. Oh, nice, Dylan. Appreciate that. Yeah, I can't remember everybody's name. It's hard. Jerry Boston, JB Outdoor Adventures. Awesome member in the house there, guys. Everybody say hi to Jerry. Appreciate you coming in, Jerry. I'm trying to catch a bass. Dylan's trying to catch a bluegill. So far, we've got one of each. 2 fish total. We're tied. Come on, bass. Come on. No worries, Jerry. I've got a bunch of grass to cut myself. Mowing the grass is cutting into everything else right now. It's been raining so much here. Got to mow the grass like weekly, or it gets so thick that you're like stalling out the mower and stuff. That fish keeps swimming around, coming up to the surface. Yeah. Dylan, no, we're at a little park here. There's like a little park at the lake, and there's this one little spot right here where we can fish. Like 2 minutes from our house. Fun fishing adventures. Scotty in the house. Appreciate that, Scotty. Dropping the 2-bomb on us. Heck yeah. Normally I say you're helping us pay for this bait. We've got one bluegill in the cooler so far, Scotty. One little bluegill for bait. We're going to have to get creative for bait for tomorrow, because we're going to be trying to catch channel catfish tomorrow night. Unless we can catch some more bluegill while we're there. Jerry dropping the 10-bomb on us. Heck yeah. Thank you so much, Jerry. You guys just covered our gas getting over to Lake Talquin tomorrow night, so appreciate that. It's probably about how much gas we'll use for tomorrow. Got nothing else with us, Manuel. Nothing else with us. All I have is this bait that's on here, and Dylan's got one hook and some pieces of bread. That's all we got. But yeah, thank you so much, Jerry and Scotty. You guys are killing it for us. But yeah, we live about almost an hour from Lake Talquin, which is where we like to go catfishing. So definitely helping out with the gas expense on that one. Heck yeah. Yeah, we weren't planning on staying out here too late, Manuel. Just trying to catch a couple bluegill for the catfishing tomorrow, and I can't resist throwing for some bass when I'm here. Yeah. Dylan, Jerry said he really enjoyed watching Dylan be such a great big brother to Lucas at the arcade. Yeah, Dylan gave Lucas all of his tickets that he won and let Lucas buy what he wanted. It was actually really nice because Lucas got something for Zach, And Dylan gave Lucas his tickets. So my boys are being good brothers to each other. I appreciate that from them. That's all right, fried turkey. Yeah, it was awesome. Jerry, I enjoyed it. I tried to put as much of that into the video without making it boring as I could. I know most adults kind of get bored with watching kids at the arcade. I kind of edited it just right, I think. Just enough to where it was still fun, but not boring. Safe in the house? Appreciate that. Dylan and Lucas have both fallen in the water here before. Yeah, it was awesome. Yep. Usually we catch a bunch of bluegill here, guys. I don't know what's going on tonight. Bluegill are not active. One bluegill and one bass is pretty bad for an hour of fishing at this spot. Maybe it's been getting a lot more fishing pressure during the daytime. Couldn't tell you. Oh, that bass is back up on the surface again. He's going to end up being turtle food, I bet. Or gator food.
Yeah, we're just gonna see the gator pop up out of nowhere and chomp down on him.
We haven't seen that gator yet, Jerry. Sometimes Dylan brings his little dip net and he catches these little grass shrimp. And the bluegill seem to love those grass shrimp. Got all sisters and 2 brothers. See them once a month or two. Keeping the family together. Come on, fish. Fish, 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 fish.
Stay on again. Oh well.
Just keep trying the same spot.
Hold up, Dad. Can you lift your line?
He could catch another big shiner, Jerry. He's chumming with bread and everything. It's just slow tonight. There is not much going on. Brother beat cancer. Wow. Hate that for them, but that's good that he beat the cancer. Come on, big bass. That's awesome, Turkey. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I'm tempted to put this blue worm that's someone left on a picnic table over here on here, because this is kind of not working, and it's so tore up now. It's like almost ripped in half. Almost ripped in half up here. I think I'm going to give this thing like 2 more casts, and then I'm going to switch to this blue worm that somebody left on the table. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. Oh, you're out fishing right now? Nice. Jerry, when we were fishing on the 4th of July, I lost my frog. I didn't bring any other ones with us tonight. We weren't planning on staying out very long. We're already at an hour. We got max like maybe 20-30 minutes left, because we got to get home and cook salmon. Mama Fishhead is back at the house waiting for us to cook salmon. Delicious, pan-seared, medium rare salmon. One of my favorite things. Yep, no frog tonight. When I'm not fishing, I am wishing I'm fishing, fried turkey. Trying to get creative with my casting so I don't catch these trees. I'll show you guys. There's trees basically all above us and in front of us, and there's a frog hanging out of this tree and that branch right there, which is blocking me from casting in so many places. We're in Florida, North Florida, Weston. Appreciate you coming in. Welcome in. Something's hitting the surface there. That bread that Dylan threw in, there's finally something. Slava in the house. We haven't made those. Is this another Jerry suggestion? Should I try it? Salmon cake sounds pretty good. What? Come on, bass. Paul Wang, I'm trying to catch bass. Dylan's trying to catch bluegill.
Not anymore.
Oh, he put a worm on. Took his bobber off and put a worm on, so now he's trying to catch bass too. Yeah, that was kind of becoming my favorite frog. So I'm gonna have to go to Academy and pick up a couple new ones. Gonna need at least 2 different colors of those Vega frogs. Salmon cakes are so good. All right, something new to try, Jerry. Hey, Sue. Welcome in. Appreciate you joining us. Bay 8 Fishing. Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Dylan just like jumped right in front of me. Stole my spot for bass. Spot stealer. Yeah, I figured. But that's cool. Human. There's your wrench, human. Paul Wang, we do love catching some largemouth. Whenever you guys want to become a moderator, I wait until I recognize you from a couple live streams, and then I'll give you the wrench. Seen human in a couple of them. Bay 8 Fishing, I believe. Yep. There you go. And I'll get some more of you guys. We don't really get too too many trolls in our lives, but every once in a while we do. So if we get any trolls, just time them out. This bait is beat. One more cast with this, and then I'm gonna switch to that blue worm. Dylan's got like a clear pumpkin seed colored worm on. Come on, bass. Appreciate that, Mike. We do enjoy fishing together. Sometimes make a little friendly competition out of it. Right now we're tied up 1-1.
I don't think I'm gonna catch anything else.
You shouldn't have gave up on the bluegill. We need one more for bait.
They aren't biting.
I know, the bluegill just stopped biting. Mike, I've got another boy, Lucas. He didn't really feel like fishing today. They just got back from their grandparents. But sometimes it's me, Dylan, and Lucas out here. Or like when we go to the beach and fish off the surf, fish off the sand. Ooh, that almost felt like a fish had it. No, he's doing some weird angled casting thing. We got no worms. We got nothing. We weren't even planning on being out here this long. I'm gonna give it like 10 more minutes, guys. Because we got to get back for that delicious salmon. Yeah, no, he's doing some weird stuff.
Something just ate the bass.
The fish aren't biting.
Something just ate the bass.
Something just ate the bass.
It was right there, then it went under. Something dragged it over.
Ooh, something big just hit the surface over here. I'm going to cast the other way. But actually, first I'm going to switch my bait. I think this thing is just too beat up to try to use anymore. Yeah, part of the reason we decided to do a fishing YouTube channel to begin with was so our whole family could hang out more often and do some fishing and make videos about it. It's the nice thing about our channel. It actually makes us spend more time together, which was the plan. I could have created like some other kind of YouTube channel or whatever, but that would have taken more time away from the family time. Being that it's a fishing channel and camping channel and cooking channel and stuff that we do, we all get to spend more time together, which is awesome. I'm gonna go grab that other worm, guys. I'll be right back. Keep an eye on Dylan.
I'm going for a bluegill again.
Seems like they might be getting more active. All right, I've never really tried Ned rigging with a speed worm before, but it's the only tackle I got. And someone left this on the table. It had a worm hook on it, but no worm weight. So I'm gonna try to Ned rig, thread this worm down through the Ned rig hook and see if that does something. Might have just found some new secret technique. There we go. That might work, guys. Let's try it. Yeah, that bread is out there getting destroyed. That's why Dylan switched back over to bluegill fishing. Aiden in the house. Appreciate you coming in. Yep, Outdoor Boys kind of retired. Although Outdoor Tom's channel is blowing up now because of it. It looks like he's already at like 1.4 million subscribers. All right, this has a little more weight to it. Maybe it'll cast better. Jelly Moss in the house. Appreciate you coming in. CMH Fishing. Check out CMH Fishing. I haven't. CMH Fishing, if you subscribe, I'll get the notification and I'll go check out your channel later when I get home. And then I can see what you got. You got to be subscribed though. Fried turkey. We got some pretty cool travel videos. You got to check out our channel. A little deeper. We don't just do live streams. Heck yeah, CMH. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Fish Head fam. I'll swing by yours later and check it out. I'm going to cast this speed worm out and see what happens. Jelly Moss. We are also in Florida. We fish this lake extremely often. The biggest gator I've ever seen here was like 3.5 feet. So I feel pretty safe about it. If I do see something happen, I am one step from diving in and grabbing them though.
What?
A gator.
You're one step from diving in and grabbing a gator?
Grabbing you.
Oh.
If I need to. Yeah, I know, fried turkey. But yeah, we make long form videos. Try to put one out every week. It's been a little hit or miss lately because of our house project. I definitely haven't been doing as many shorts, although I have to do one tonight because this company that makes lights sent me some lights and they want me to make a video. So we're doing a product review short tonight when we get home, or actually after dinner when it's dark out. And then I will put that short out. They want to review the video before I put it out, so I'm going to put it as private on the channel, send them the link to it, let them watch it. They'll probably say, okay, that's good, let it go. So that should be out in a couple days. But we got a really sweet light out of it. I'm telling you, this one of the lights, it's like the coolest little light I've ever seen. Jelly Moss, we got a 12-month-old at the house. We just got him his first fishing rod for his first birthday. He like enjoys watching me cast it and reel it in, but he doesn't understand the concept of it. All he does is like drag it around and stick the end of it into the couch and stuff, but he'll get there soon. Pretty soon. Malik says hello. Appreciate you coming in. Hello to you. Yeah, fishing with your kids is the best. Dylan is the most into it. Lucas is getting into it. And hopefully Zach will be into it when he gets a little bit older. I do what I can to help him get into it, if you know what I mean. The gators are more scared of people than you are of them generally. As long as you don't do anything stupid, you're generally pretty safe. Migom Doley, appreciate you coming in. Kingston, appreciate you joining us. I recognize Kingston. Welcome back in. Jelly Moss, lately Dylan's been beating me in most of our challenges. But I taught him how to fish, so I'm beating myself, I guess. Alexandra, no crocodiles around here. We're in North Florida. We do have gators, but no crocodiles. It is a pretty sweet place. World. Pretty sweet. Aiden, we go live a couple times a week. Usually if we're on like a fishing vacation or something, we go live every day. But when we're not doing that, it's usually like twice a week. The plan is to go fishing tomorrow night too when we go catfishing. There's a big difference. Crocodiles are much more aggressive. They're known for being man-eaters. Gators, it's rare. Unless it's like a little dog or maybe like a very young child, like toddlers occasionally get pulled, which is awful. But it's always a big, big deal, like on the news and everything, because it's not that common. Definitely something you don't want to see. Yep, I've been to Lake Okeechobee. I fished a couple bass tournaments at Lake Okeechobee years ago. No piranha. We're in North Florida. Haven't tried the lake in Mount Dora either. We have tons of endless possibilities for places to go. But we generally stay around this area within like an hour, hour and a half, unless we're going on like a multi-day excursion. Some sort of a fishing adventure or something. American Arab in the house. Appreciate that, Alexandra. Come on, Bass. One more. One more. I got to beat Dylan. Oh no, we only got like 3 minutes left or else we're going to end in a tie. Unless Dylan catches one. Bummer, bummer. Yeah, I am not a big fan of swimming in Florida, honestly. We never really swim in freshwater. And even when we're at the beach, I don't really like going more than like waist deep because I have caught many, many sharks off the beach.
That's what I don't understand about people at the beach. When they see a shark get caught right next to them, and they go over to record it, then they go back in the water right where the shark was released.
Yeah, we watched people do that a couple weeks ago in South Carolina, actually. A guy caught like a 7.5-foot shark right off the beach, and there was a crowd of people standing around him taking pictures and stuff. He puts the shark back in the water, and then all the people just go swimming again out in the water. I was like, you guys know there's a 7.5-foot shark swimming around your legs, don't you? No, we're not in South Florida. We're up in North Florida. Most of the retired people moved down to South and Central Florida.
Naples.
Yeah, Naples, Broward County, Palm Beach. It's more like country and stuff up here in the north part of the state. Zachary Yanko, appreciate you coming in. It is crazy, Bay 8. Swimming with sharks that are hungry and being fed chum and stuff. Chris, South Carolina, we were in Hilton Head for a week. Just posted the long form video about it a couple days ago. That's our latest long form video, is the Hilton Head Island adventure trip. Caught a bunch of sharks, whiting, a flounder. We did an awesome catch and cook video, guys. After this live stream, go on our last long form video and check it out. That was a really fun trip. And if you like Hilton Head Island, you got to watch that one. I also whooped Dylan. Whooped him in mini golf. Some of that was in the video too. Nice. Going to Pensacola Beach in 4 days. Heck yeah. Nice. Crown is back. How much money do you want to buy or spend on a rod? We've got much bigger rods if that's what you're talking about. I got shark rods, catfish rods. Probably have 50 rods in
I
total.
think it's been 3 minutes, Dad.
Yeah, we're nearing the end. Bloody boy. Nope, never had our rods stolen, actually, ever. We're pretty careful about it, though. I don't leave them where they're going to get snagged. All right, guys, I'm going to take one more cast. One last cast here. Right out in the middle. We'll let it settle for a second.
Dad, tell him the last cast rule.
Yep. The last cast rule on this channel is if you get a bite or you catch a fish after declaring it's your last cast, then you have to make another cast. That is the rule. Come on, bass, take it. Oh, I know. Wyoming. I am jealous of the trout fishing that you guys have. Dylan and I have gone 2 years in a row for spring break to a place where we had a chance to catch trout. We went to the rivers up in South Carolina and the rivers and a lake up in Georgia last year, and we cannot find any freshwater trout.
Hey, Dad?
Yoshi, appreciate you coming back.
Dad, this is all moldy, so I'm just going to throw it out.
Yeah, just throw it in the water. Feed the fish. All right, fried turkey, appreciate it. We're about to wind it up here. Heck yeah, appreciate that. What are we at? Ooh, 79 likes. Doesn't look like we're going to hit the 100, but that's okay. We weren't out here for very long. Yeah, no dropping the N-bomb, guys. The second coming. Appreciate you coming in. No spamming in the chat either. We got like a minute left, so what I'm going to do is just time you out. Oh, Yanko. Zachary Yanko got her. That was a very weird spam, wasn't it?
What were we spamming?
N-word. 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 Over and over and over.
What?
It was weird. All right, Sue, we'll see you later. And that is my last cast over. 1 bass to 1 bluegill, guys. Fun time hanging out with Dylan for a little bit. We got to get back to the house now and cook up some salmon. We got delicious salmon to cook. I'm kind of pumped about that. Say bye, Dylan. Tell everybody thanks for coming in.
Bye, thanks.
If the weather holds up and all goes well, we should be live tomorrow evening for some catfishing, guys. Totally different kind of fishing. We're just going to have the rods set, the baits out, and we'll be hanging out with Chad a lot more. It'll be pretty fun, and it'll be nighttime. We just finally got a new power pack, so we can power our lights and everything and do it at night. The only bad thing about fishing at night in Florida, the bugs. So many bugs. You'll see it. You'll see it tomorrow night. But thank you guys for coming in. See you soon.
As the journey continues.